it actually kind of seems like something might be happening regarding the Ukraine negotiations. Or no, maybe not. But Trump is doing a total 180. Sorry, this is updated because I last read this like 4 hours ago where it was talking about optimism, but now Trump is saying different stuff. So I thought that this Vatican thing would be like some sort of opportunity to be like a renewed peace negotiation or something. Trump has been actually saying bad things about Putin. Now though, Trump kind of talks about Putin in like a really weird way that Trump doesn't really talk about anyone else in this way. Like when Putin bombed civilians in Kiev the other day, Trump made an extremely weird tweet, like as if he was talking to like a dog that misbehaved. He posted, "There's no reason for Putin to be shooting missiles into civilian areas. It just makes me think that he doesn't want to stop the war. He's just tapping me along and has to be dealt with differently through banking or secondary sanctions. Too many people are dying." So it's just contradictory. Like Trump keeps saying he's close to a deal and then he's posting stuff like this. And on Thursday, like Trump posted saying that Putin should stop. Yeah, that's gonna work, dude. Like he's talking to Putin like you would talk to a dog that shit on the floor, like Ethan Klein's dogs, for example. "I am not happy with the Russian strikes. Not necessary. Very bad timing. Let's get the peace deal done." I don't know. Maybe he's not Putin's puppet in the end. It's so weird how easy it is to change Trump's mind. A couple of months ago, he was scolding Zelensky in the Oval Office. Now he's sitting down with Zelensky and coming away and being like, "Putin, fuck you." I think Zelensky has probably realized that the way that you deal with Trump is through flattery. And he's utilizing this new strategy, which, to be clear, Zelensky watches my channel, and he certainly learned from me suggesting him this strategy when I covered the embarrassing meeting with him, Trump, and the Pillsbury Doughboy in the Oval Office a couple of months ago, the assassin of the Pope. Yeah, that guy. On social media after leaving Rome, Trump said he feared Putin was tapping me along. They're saying there's no reason for him to be shooting missiles into civilian areas. The White House described the 15-minute meeting with Zelensky as very productive, and Zelensky said it has the potential to become historic. That's extremely optimistic. The thing is, these are like, sorry, I didn't have the article on the screen. These are like contradicting messages though. Like Trump is like came out of the meeting shitting on Putin, and Zelensky came out saying like it has a potential to be very historic. So Zelensky seems to think that some sort of deal could be on the horizon here, and Trump seems like the opposite. The Kremlin meanwhile said on Saturday that Putin had confirmed to Witkoff Russia's readiness to enter into the direct course with Ukraine without preconditions. The messaging is really mixed. I honestly feel like Trump and Zelensky are trying to like pressure Putin into a deal by kind of insinuating that the deal is further along than it actually is, which might be a good strategy, I don't know. And apparently this week, Trump even reiterated his previous claim that Zelensky had no cards to play against Russia, and now he seems to be completely contradicting himself. I am just confused about what is going on here. I don't know what to do, and I'm going to throw a temper tantrum about it like a baby, like an Ethan Klein getting criticized. Another image posted by the Ukrainian delegation, Trump and Zelensky standing alongside Keir Starmer and Emmanuel Macron. The implication was that the Prime Minister and French President helped to bring the two together against the somber backdrop of the funeral. If the Ukraine war ends because Pope Francis died, maybe it's a good thing that he died then. No, I'm not celebrating death, YouTube censors. It's making light of a bad situation with a potential positive, okay? If his funeral is the catalyst for the Ukraine war finally ending, that would be insane. But it's possible. Are any of these men even fucking Catholics? I don't think they are. Trump's definitely a Protestant. Macron might be a Catholic. Starmer's a Protestant. What are they even there for? Leave the Vatican. It's sacrilege. You fucking heathens. You guys don't follow the true word of the book. The true word of the book, what is it, you might ask? Well, have you ever watched the movie The Man from Earth? The protagonist of that movie is actually Jesus Christ. He's a man from the Paleolithic who's immortal, and he accidentally became a religious figure. Look it up. It's true. That's the true word of the book that the Pope defends. I know about Christianity. I'm a theologian. So according to these reported concessions that Trump is pushing for, Ukraine would have to give up large portions of land, including Crimea. The problem with this is that Crimea is already gone. Like losing Crimea in exchange for peace would be a price that would be worth paying. The only question is, how much more land would they be forced to give up? I think the best possible deal would be Ukraine refusing to totally relinquish its claims to the occupied land, to leave open the possibility that in the future when Putin dies, something might happen with that. But nonetheless, like just ending the war and like creating like a demilitarized zone or something temporarily and then going back for it in like 10 to 15 years once Russia is maybe ruled by a rational being. That's what I would think would be a decent deal. Because the war needs to stop. Ukraine is being ground down slowly. They're losing more and more territory, and it's only going to get worse. I think the best possible scenario is one that pushes Russia back somewhat, makes no Ukrainian pledge to respect Russian sovereignty of those lands forever, and leaves open some sort of possibility that when Putin is gone, Ukraine can sort of negotiate with them to have at least some of the occupied territories returned. That's probably the best course of action here, the best thing that I could possibly hope for. But anyway, I don't know what to think here. I feel like Trump is just a massive bullshit artist. He doesn't know what he's doing. The messaging is so mixed, it makes no sense. This is the political commentary that you expect from the top-tier political commentator, Bad Empanada. I don't know. Thank you. Anyway, you guys should give me every cent that you have right now.